everybody, Wayne here. In today's sneak peek, I want to take a look at War Diary magazine. The latest issue, issue 20, just arrived a few days ago for myself. If you don't recall, War Diary magazine is, well, obviously it's a wargaming magazine, a wargaming journal, that I recently covered on my channel. I sent some copies from the publisher for kind of review to take a look at. After that, I ended up subscribing on my own, so this is the first issue of my subscription. So first off, this wonderfully attractive man here on the cover. It does really catch your eye, though. I'll give him that. Really like it. So take a quick little look through it. Just be a few minute video. I don't think it's going to take too long at all. So War Diary magazine, very affordable magazine. It is not one that has a game or anything like that, but it's also literally a year subscription costs less than the cost of one magazine with a game. So you make the decision on what you want. So you'll have some ads here. Pirate Solitaire board game from White Dog. I don't know if I've seen that one. Anyway, little editor's prelude here from Roy Matheson. The topic, so I've already read through the magazine today, previously to today, but before filming this article I found really interesting. So, Means to the End, The Arms and Ambition of Fascist Italy by Paul Coleman. So we're not going to read through it or anything like that, but this article had a lot of good information, well written, basically talks about, well, the arms and ambition of fascist Italy, right? Italy for World War II, and it's something that, know all about Italy in World War II. I know some about Italy in World War II, not all. And there's a lot of good information here, and he kind of runs through, starting with, I think it's the armor first, right? I think I saw a tank there. Yep. So he talks about, right, they talk about the tanks, the infantry, and he used the example from certain games. Generally speaking, older games. Looking through the magazine, there's references to a lot of older games. But see, infantry, and then he talks about, does talk about newer games. Here's North Africa, Lock and Load Tactical, the Navy, and then finally the Air Force. Just a good coverage of Italy during World War II, information that I didn't even know, didn't quite understand, and I think that's something that you can get in a lot of these magazines, right? In these articles, is you're getting information you may not know about. No, you may. You may be like, I'm an expert on this, Wayne. Okay, cool. Well, then go check it out, read through. Maybe you'll find something you disagree with, or maybe you'll actually learn something new. I know that happens to me all the time. I'm always learning new stuff, even if it's a topic that I think. And then it kind of wraps it up. But just talks about Italy in World War II, their ambitions, and then why they were not able to achieve really anything thanks to the inadequate equipment they had. But it really explains things and, why even what they had that was good, they just didn't have enough of. Ground Truth versus Fog of War, converting traditional war games into CDGs, card-driven games. Had a really small discussion of card-driven games on my live stream the other day, on my Let's Chat Live. Definitely like them. Definitely think they're a great part of the hobby. Not every game needs to be a hex encounter, pushing those around, although I certainly love those. The only funny, and this is a good article overall, the only funny thing I found was, and I wish I had, the only thing I'd like to say, I'd be a little critical, I guess, of the Ground Truth versus Fog of War, converting traditional war games into CDGs, is some of the examples he uses, and all respect to John B. Firer, but he mentions converting, modern era traditional war games, so a traditional war game to CDG, and he brings up Turning Point: The Battle of Stalingrad, published by SPI in 1972. Well, I mean, that game was published 50 years ago. I wouldn't mind seeing maybe something produced, I don't know, this century, this millennium. But, hey, if that's what you're familiar with and that's what you want to talk about, more power to you. So, all right, so it covers that. Eagles of France, they're from History to Game. I'm not a Napoleonics guy, so we'll kind of skip over that. I'm just not into it. Haven't really played Napoleonics games. Not too big into the history. So this I really enjoyed. Understanding the Grand Narrative in Soviet Dawn by David Kennedy. So I've talked to David Kennedy, talked to him specifically about Soviet Dawn and about other States of Siege games. I know he's a huge fan of them. This is a really good article talking about, Soviet Dawn from Worthington, the new edition from Worthington. It's kind of what he talks about. The different strategy tips, the fact that when you're looking through the deck, there's 3 decks, right? There's the the Twilight, the Darkness, and then Dawn. And he talks about that with a summary at the end. So again, good stuff. Ooh, and then The Day Was Ours, a review by John Burt. This is The Day Was Ours, is the Blind Swords game. It covers the first battle of Bull Run. So, Blind Swords system game published by Revolution Games. You guys know I absolutely love Blind Sword system. I think it solos really well. So, great solitaire hex encounter game. It's not solitaire design, right? You do have to play both sides, but because of the chip pull aspect, really makes it solitaire friendly. And of course, that beautiful Rick Barber map. Rest in peace, Rick. Couple Kaiser Kriegs, one I just picked up. Hope to get the table soon. Little remembered actions of the American Revolution, which helped save the cause, by John Heim. Get a little bit of American AmRev history there. And quick little reviews by John C. McManus. Oh, no, he's the one who wrote it. So the reviews are by, I don't know who the review part's by. Oh, Hans Cording. So, all right. So quick, a couple ads throughout here. So that's a quick little sneak peek. You guys want to pick this one up? I think they may already be sold out of the print edition of this issue, but I know you can get the PDF. Obviously, they've been sold out of the PDFs. You can get a PDF copy for pretty cheap. And I think that I just saw Roy Matheson say that on Facebook that subscribe to War Diary, not only obviously to get the next 4 issues, whatever, of the print, but they'll give you issue 20 in PDF form as well for free. So, all right, hope you guys enjoyed this little sneak peek, just a little something to check out. Always like sharing parts of the hobby, and sometimes, stuff outside of just, hey, here's a game, let's play it, the end, right? So, all right, until next time, everyone, later.